In the deep where the light don't go, sharp flame cutting through shadow flow. Hungry jaws never seem to tire, teeth like swords that breathe in fire. Through the reefs with the splash and thrash, every swimmer's dream turns into ash. When it comes near the water shakes, that chilling sound is all it makes. Oh no, there it swims. Watch out now, it's a man-eater. Oh no, here it swims. Bite you once, then bite you deeper.
Greetings and salutations, my name is Ignis and today I played Man-Eater solo. For those who don't know, Man-Eater is an action role-playing game where you play as a bloodthirsty shark seeking revenge on the humans who wronged you, or more specifically, the one who did. It is a wild and thrilling underwater adventure that combines elements of survival, exploration, and some epic battles in an open world environment, all under the water. You get to grow from a small pup to a massive, powerful shark, evolving and upgrading your abilities along the way to become the ultimate apex predator of the seas. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like. If this isn't the first video of mine you've seen, consider subscribing for more. And with that, I hope you enjoyed today's video.
Meanwhile, aboard the Cajun Queen, Pierre LeBlanc, known by his fellow anglers as Scaly Pete.
Daddy hunted sharks. I hunt sharks. It's in the blood. There was somebody better at this, you'd be following down, man. Oh, people got a lot of wrong ideas about sharks. So I just say we gotta coexist. Now, how you gonna coexist with that shark, huh? Shark just wanna do one thing. That's kill you, eat you, and you out. What I do, I consider a sacred honor. Kill them all if I could. Too bad, ain't but 24 hours to a day.
Shark spotted in Fatigue Bayou. Several deaths reported. Shark can be identified by rusty harpoon embedded in flank.
Get the f*** out of my way. Got a job to do.
And just like that, we are in the game. Same as any other, mouse is to look around, WASD to move. But unlike other games, we are sharks. So left click is to bite. And our right click is to tail whip. After having a glorious feast of mahi-mahi, groupers, and turtles, we swim our way out of this decrepit sewage pipe into the wide open, deep waters of the ocean. Where the first thing we do is reduce the human population by doing the boring thing of jumping out of the water and eating, and then doing it the fun way by tail whipping one human into another, serving us a delicious meal of 3. But why stop there? For once a predator has tasted human flesh, it no longer seeks the food from its normal prey, and instead searches for the most dangerous game.
While it is will, less is their propensity.
You know, I'm not a particular fan of the fact that you just get to sunbathe in peace, so let's fix that. You may think the land will save you from me, but that never has and never will be the case.
That shark needs a good whack on their nose. Go get him, Chad.
It seems that we've caused quite the bit of a commotion, to the point that Scaly Pete is now hunting us.
How you doing there, shark?
Dispersing of the pathetic lower life forms, and after getting hit a few times, that hurt, we get into fight with the real deal.
Oh, look at them teeth. Oh, she gonna make quite a mantelpiece. Got us some dinner coming, boys. Let's get her up on deck, huh?
On board the Cajun Queen, Scaly Pete looks over the catch of the day.
Yeah, this my daddy's iron, all right. But this ain't the shark. Not the one I was looking for.
How do you know?
How I know? Not big enough. This look like a mega to you? Oh, well, looky here. She's on for me. Hello! How your mama and them?
Whoa! Well, why'd you do that?
So I can identify her next time I see her. When I spear her.
The tiny pup responds with an instinct for survival.
You'll never want to turn off that camera.
And just like that, we begin the game anew, as a young, newly born pup ripped from our mother and tossed aside by Pete, but not just before taking his hand with us. From here on, the game is simple. Eat, grow, eat again, and evolve. Starting in the Fortic Bayou, within the game of Man-Eater, there are 5 primary things to do. Number 1 is to explore the surrounding area and discover points of interest like the cemetery that is now underwater.
Remember, when planning a cemetery, try to avoid high-risk coastal areas.
Number 2, eat and consume all that moves around you. That is within the limits of your combat ability.
The bull shark can at least take solace in the fact that it's chewy and tastes relatively bland.
Number 3, to hunt the various apex predators of the region you are currently in. Number 4, discover caches that contain fats, the yellow water droplet, proteins, the red DNA thing, minerals, the blue crystal we normally see atop turtles, and lastly, mutagens, which you can most commonly find when feeding on albino variants of the various creatures in the water. And lastly, but not the least, discovering the new grottos.
The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection.
The grotto is an area where you need to return to constantly. Not only is it the place where you select the various upgrades and evolutions for your shark, but it's where at the appropriate levels you can age up, gaining new abilities. But before we can even dream of such a life, we have things to do here in the Bayou. The first thing on my menu is to share with this Yankee fish what a little bit of southern hospitality really means. Now I would call that a hard fight, but I would be lying if I did. After that fight, I set off again, finding more catfish to eat. And that is when I found it. The Motherlode. A whole swarming shoal of catfish ready to be consumed. There just so happens to be 2 rather large issues in the shape of alligators. A neck-and-neck fight to the death between us, but just when I think I had the upper hand, another alligator swoops in to interrupt me. I get caught in a death roll and nearly get to see what the light at the end of the fishbowl is, but not once, not twice, but nearly 3 times. I continue to swim, dodging and weaving through their attacks, feeding on the catfish and groupers just to stay alive. I take to the land in a desperate move to try and find more food to help recover. But upon my return, they are nowhere to be found. Thankfully, it seems like I wasn't the only coward. But this fight did bring me ever closer to the next level. So by deciding to take my anger out on another alligator and eating a single catfish, I reached level 4. Now I would return to the grotto and grow up, becoming a full teen shark.
The shark is now a teen, and we should expect much angst, ennui, and poor decision-making.
I couldn't have said it better myself, thank you narrator. And yes, our poor decision making would come into full effect. Now that we have grown larger, stronger, and we've unlocked the ability to tail whip, my first decree shall be that no other apex predators shall swim in my waters. And there just so happens to be 4 others who think they can swim peacefully in my kingdom. But first, I need my daily intake of iron. Now that I am already the first to fall to my tyranny is this level 15 alligator. Having to fight multiple at once has made this fight nothing more than an execution. The next was a level 5 muskellunge. Ridding these infested waters of the lives of the less than me, I arrive at the next target, and this seems to know some moves, more specifically, my moves. As in charging in, taking 3 bites, and then swimming away from harm and doing it all again. You know, I give you my respect for such a show of combat, well done, but I shall not give you my life. Thus, he falls like his brethren. With 3 down, only 1 remains. Upon my arrival, I see him in his full glory. A level 15 alligator. With the turtle in my mouth, I begin tail whipping the turtle into him, taking the first hit. But just like any other stereotypical boss, he sends his 2 lackeys after me, when he can't even take a simple turtle to the face. As the intense fight goes on, we trade blows. He puts me in a death roll and I respond with an onslaught of attacks. But in an instant, I have him in the corner. This is my victory. This is my... Wait, where did he go? What kind of flying Raijin Jiku Zero Shiki nonsense was that? You know what? Fine. You may have escaped this time, but the gates are now open. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you do not return to face your death, I will look for you.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
But before we can do anything else, we have conquered the Bayou. Now that this is our land and our turf, we've grown a bit, and I feel like I should stretch my fins just a little. Breaking through a rusty gate, we make our way into Dead Horse Lake, where there is now a most likely radioactive underwater geyser that now sits in its eternal blue glory. With a little hop over the wall, we make it into the big city. The city of wonders, the city of splendor, the city that houses our next hunting grounds. But for now, the camera crew needs their rest while the bull shark stays quiet underneath the water.
Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm.
And with that, I want to thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.